evento Thrustmaster, 25 aniversario. Van a presentar algunos modelos, un poco repaso también de los modelos que ha habido en la marca. Y estamos dentro del USS Intrepid, portaaviones. Esto es el hangar, vamos. Si camino un poco por aquí, vemos que ahí abajo pues hay un Avenger. Han cambiado la iluminación, he estado esta mañana aquí. Vamos a ver qué tienen.
That you would make a model based on the F-35 throttle, because that's a wonderful monster.
F-35, yeah.
Have you seen that throttle?
Yeah, sure. For sure.
Aquí tenemos la novedad, ¿vale? Nuevo mando. Tiene un trigger de 2 posiciones. Esta es una y esta es otra. Botones, otro botón aquí, otro botón, más botones en la base, un slider. Luego los pedales nuevos con frenada diferencial, son de plástico pero tienen buen tacto y corren sobre 2 raíles, ¿vale? Luego este throttle que tiene rudder de punta a punta. Botones por todos lados. Aquí está un responsable de gauging probando los mandos con War Thunder. Y ahora con el JS Warhawk. Bueno, escenario de Las Vegas. Probando un Way. Este hombre no sé si es piloto real o no, pero bueno, parece que sí, porque era muy estable. Va súper estable.
But welcome and thank you guys for coming out to the Thrustmaster 25th anniversary event. You can give yourselves a round of applause. You know, we're gonna have fun. We can do better than that. Please, let's make some noise. Thank you. It's still New York City. We're on the Intrepid. I just want to say thank you guys for coming out. My name is Michael Peterson. I do marketing in North America. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful here tonight? Right?
Yeah.
For a pretty great celebration. What I want to do is just kind of introduce Claude Guimau, who is our CEO. He'll say a few words and speak to you guys about the brand and really tell you why you're here tonight. So you can clap better.
Yeah, so thank you all of you to be here tonight, and for me I'm very proud and happy to celebrate with you here on the Intrepid, which is a fantastic place for me, to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Thrustmaster in simulation. This history has been very full of passion and great exchange with the community. Also, for you who know Thrustmaster for a long time, you know that Thrustmaster started as a company based in Oregon up to 1999, where the management decided to sell to our company their hardware division to concentrate on software development. So it was a big change in the company, and at that time we were based in Europe, already very passionate about simulation, and we were also part of the success of Thrustmaster in the European market. So we decided to go for it, and since that time we have been very dedicated to innovate and to bring the community the best tools, especially the community of simmers and racers, the best tools to get a lot of fun and excitement. So since that time, we are very dedicated, and we need to thank you, all of you, for the support during all those years. It was great, and it's still great every day. And today we are really asking you your input to help us to deliver the best range of simulation gear for the next generation. So thank you all of you. And now Gilles Rollet will show you, he's a range director of Thrustmaster, and he will show you all the range which were crafted during that period. 25 years, it's something, huh? Okay, thank you all of you.
Thank you, Claude. Thank you, everybody, to be here tonight. I'm very glad to see all of you and to be able to share with you a little bit of the history of Thrustmaster and what is coming next. So, as you can see behind me and on the screens, some of you might have some souvenir of some of the products. It's all started to be on the shelves in 1991 with the flight control system and the weapon control system. So some of you might have kept those units. It was together constituting the first OTAS, hand on throttle and stick. And then you can see in 1993 there was first rudder introduced by Thrustmaster, the RCS rudder control system. And then the serious stuff started with the F-16, FLCS and TQS. You can see that it was all a question of replicas already, and this is some of the roots of the Thrustmaster that we try to carry on to develop. I go quicker on this. You will see in some display cabinet over there that we have some of those units, including Millennium 3D, that was an attempt to do something about NASA strategic alliance at that time. There was also something about Paramount license with the movie Top Gun, with Top Gun Platinum, and Haddock Throttle. You will be able to see that in the display cabinet as well. And after the company became part of Gilmo, it was very important for our company. It was a challenge to achieve the OTAS Cougar, which was the first full metal joystick replica. This was important to show that Gilmo was keeping the spirit of what was Thrustmaster during 10 years. So we left a gap here because we don't want to be too long on the full history. But what is important to see is that after OTAS Cougar, 10 years after, we launched the OTAS Warthog. And one of our tasks was also to extend to a larger audience on console and also on PC for entry level, so that plenty of new users would come to simulation and one day be able to afford something a little bit more expensive, more substantial, like the OTAS Warthog. A big thing that we've been doing as well is that we had to develop software for such an important hardware. We had to give you more programmation possibilities. And Target is really a powerful programming solution, able to merge several devices, able to remap all axes, buttons in any directions for any kind of use. More recently, we have introduced a first PlayStation 4 joystick. We have to enlarge to all audiences, and not just to care about expert, but of course we care about expert. Today we're going to be demoing some new products we're working on this year to address what we call the advanced users. On the top we have the expert users. We cannot find solutions that are exactly fitting both needs. And it takes more time sometimes to develop a solution that matches the needs of the expert. So you will be able to see our new rudder. It has been a while that we get from the community, every year request for a rudder. And you can see that from 96 to 2016, it took us time to do a rudder. But you might see on the map that maybe there is another that could be coming, because it's difficult to do something that pleases the expert and something that can address all kind of gamers, including beginners. And we are launching a new OTAS, a combination of a magnetic joystick, very precise, affordable, but very precise, and with this throttle. And this throttle is quite powerful, and altogether you will see that it does a lot already. So, this is for the history. Now we can move. We are entering a new era in flight simulation. A lot of developers are developing new solutions. There has been a gap during a few years after Microsoft Flight Simulation. There was a lack of development, a lack of solutions. But now, I mean, this year and the year to come, there is much more things happening in the simulation. There are VR. You will be able to test one simulation of Elite Dangerous, thanks to our friends of Frontier, with the Oculus. And it's a new dimension in flight simulation. Some other titles are coming and have been announced and are enriching the experience. Whichever VR you would be using. But besides VR, so we have been speaking about Elite Dangerous. PlayStation will be launching in October, PlayStation VR, and there are some launch titles, including War Thunder, which is playable here on PlayStation 4. We have some other titles and also on PlayStation 4, so a lot of people will be able to use some flight sim peripherals, not just on PC. But on PC, there is more to come as well. A lot of space simulation, but also Dovetail is coming with a new version, simulation that can be very interesting even in eSport. And on Xbox, there are some titles announced, some already in place. I mean, Elite Dangerous have a version of Arena for Xbox One. And some other space titles are announced also on Xbox One. And one helicopter simulation, which is Air Mission Int, is under development. So I don't remember a year with so many titles to be announced in flight sim. And that is why we can invest in more solutions in peripherals this year and all the coming years. We can invest again. So, what next for our 25th anniversary? We want to allow more flight simulators to enjoy flight simulation. So we need to enlarge the base of the audience. And we also need to please the traditional community by bringing what they've been asking. And they've been asking a rudder, maybe several rudders. The first one, for advanced gamers, that we're able to launch this year and complete the development is the TFRP, T-Flight Rudder Pedals. We have worked on a new mechanism which we call it SMART. It's Sliding Motion Advanced Rail Track. When we are bringing something on the market, we really pay attention to what we want to bring. For us, accuracy and smoothness is very important. You need to be able to do what you want with the rudder. It's not a question about price positioning. I mean, it needs to do the trick. So we have 4 sliding rails. We have a self-centered mechanism. And we have long travel. You can have 2 positions for the foot. Maybe we can go further. It's the first to use such a mechanism. You can have Bigfoot, and you can still use it. You can see that the pedals have a specific ergonomy, so you can play with socks if you want. I mean, and you won't get hurt. A lot does it. It has two connections. I mean, either USB, so mostly you would use USB for PC, but you will use RG12 connection directly on the T-Flat4 when you want to play on PlayStation. And it will be the first time that you can experience a rudder on PlayStation. We have integrated this rudder in Target, in our Target ecosystem. Like this, you can program it, you can merge it with the various devices like T16000M, the existing one and the future one. You can program all of the axes. You can transform axes into buttons if you want. You can change the curve. It doesn't need to be linear if you want to adjust. You can adjust. And this accessory, this peripheral, can be combined with all sort of the Thrustmaster pricing all the way up to OTAS Water. Launch in May, right after this show, and the price is €89.99. So everybody can afford a rudder. And if you have a first joystick, as it is a universal joystick USB, you can use a rudder with your existing solution, whether Thrustmaster or non-Thrustmaster. So we wanted to create a viable ecosystem in the spirit of a true flight environment. We want to give you more options to play. We want to enlarge to all flight simmers. And you will see that we also take care of all the solutions for the hardcore. So beside the rudder, we are refreshing our solution for a magnetic joystick. Here we speak about the heart, so the all effect accurate technology. This is something that we created when we did the OTAS Water, and we've been the first to bring that technology, which gives a lot of values, a precision that no potentiometers can give you. And this accuracy, you keep it on the time, because there is no friction. So you will have the same accuracy when you first use it and several years after. You know that with potentiometers you have to change. We changed a few things on this product. We changed the trigger shape. We have brought also some fixation point, M6 bolt, so you can secure on a cockpit on a rig. You can see there is a refresh cosmetic. We've got a new improved throttle. We integrated this product into Target as well. And in Target now you can, but I will develop after, you can combine a left setting of the T16000M with the right setting. Like this you can play with the two hands. So imagine some MechWire type of game or some space simulation with two joysticks together. And you can merge them in Target. You can couple them with MFD Cougar to have more buttons, and with the rudder. So the more we're going to integrate products into our system, the more you can personalize your own rig. And to couple with this magnetic joystick, we are bringing now the new throttle. We call it Thrustmaster Weapon Control System throttle. Just to remind you that in 1991 we had the WCS. So for the 25th anniversary, it was cool to remember that we were the first to introduce a throttle to mainstream simulation. Oh. So this throttle is bringing 4 axes standalone, but if you can also plug the rudder directly into the throttle, it gives you another 3 axes. You've got one rotary slider. It's hidden over here, but you will be able to see it on the demos. You've got a toggle rudder. None of this exists from the competition. You've got the RG12 connector, so you can plug the rudder directly if you don't want to plug it on USB. It offers possibilities for a combination of product. And for our customers, I mean for the distribution, it offers a lot of possibilities. It's part of an ecosystem in the mid-range for the advanced gamers. And it's complementary to the offer we have for the expert. Everything is programmable into Target as well. And it's universal. You can combine it also with a non-Thrustmaster device. So, 2016 OTAS is a combination of the 2 products I just presented before. Flight control system, T16000M, magnetic, plus all those buttons. All together give you about 35 buttons, 7 axes. And if you add a rudder, then it's 11 axes. And this is about the ecosystem after we're going to have introduced this product this year. On the green side, you see the expert. And the orange side, what we call the advanced. We have 2 segments. We were wondering, can we do some solution that would match both? No, because this would mean compromise. And we cannot compromise with the expert. But for the advanced, we have to bring some new people at a price they can afford. And still, we have to be compatible with all the experience provided by the game developers. So we need to have sufficient number of buttons, axes. So we want the user to be able to scale up to the expert if he's got a passion. And this is it. And well, you might have seen something here. Coming soon. But we need the time to develop. Be patient. We need to create another event for that. We'll see. But purchase a lot of products so we get budget. The integration of new products means evolution of our target software. And the benefit of that is that for the expert user using OTAS Warthog, they can now add a rudder together with their MFD, and they have already a complete solution. Probably they will wait for another rudder, but they can already use it now. And as a whole, you can also have all this integrated in Target, in the new version of Target. So the OTAS Cougar, still, the OTAS Warthog, the new OTAS, the combination of 2 T16000M, one being left-handed, the other one being right-handed. We've got a switch below to switch from one to the other, and Target is detecting automatically if it's on left position or right position. And the MFD Cougar and the rudder. And, well, there is a space for maybe something else here. And be passionate. Now, Michael will introduce you. Yep, Michael will introduce you the rest. Thank you.
Yeah, give it up for Jill, y'all. He's actually been here for the whole 20 plus years, right?
23 years.
23 years of the 25, so you got to give him a round of applause for that. Dedication and passion, as you saw. So, as you saw when you came in, there are various demo stations around where you guys can try and participate in the passion and history of Thrustmaster. We just want to give you one slight warning that the TWCS throttle is a demo and it's a prototype, so be gentle. It's not the actual full version yet, but it still will give you the full immersive experience that you guys are used to, when you're doing anything with flight simulation. And what we would like to do, really, first and foremost, is there are a lot of games that are coming out. A lot of you guys that are here from the press, you've been covering, a multitude of games that are coming out that are flight sim based. And we know that's going to be a very big thing when it comes to VR, as well as just in consistence with the new platforms and what's happening in tech today. So what I wanted to do, and I have my little notes here on my phone because I didn't want to mess up anyone's name. So don't, it still might happen though. What I wanted to do was actually thank all of the game developers present tonight, and they're going to kind of come up and give you guys, just a 1 minute quick talk on, their game and how it integrates into the Thrustmaster system and why it's so great. So first and foremost, I would like to thank Matthias Tekmanski. You could give him a round of applause, guys. Give him a round of applause. He's from Eagle Dynamics, and he is the EU regional manager. And he's going to speak to you a little bit.
Yeah, hello guys. Hi, you guys. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Guillemot and the whole team for his awesome products and the determination and passion during the last 25 years and on this show and making this all happen and possible. Thank you very much to be able to be here. I'm going from Europe, from a company, Fighter Collection, Eagle Dynamics. Some of you might know us. When I see this, we are on the market, by the way, for the last 25 years, too. We started with our first flight sim in 1991 when the Iron Curtain dropped. The development is made in Russia, mostly. And during all the years, we used products from Thrustmaster and we cooperated because they are driven by passion, and I think this is very important because this is what we are. Our company is doing high-fidelity flight simulations, basically starting with Second World War planes like Mustang, German planes, whatever you can think of. We have many things in pipe, going through to the Sabre or FJ2, it's the bird standing here, the naval version, up to the most modern jets like the F-15 Strike Eagle or Russian birds. So we are very happy and looking to the future together with Thrustmaster. Thank you very much and have a nice day. And you're very welcome to test out flying through Nevada with an A-10 Warthog attack plane. Thanks.
All right, give it up for the guys. Next up is Clay Remy from Gaijin Entertainment. A lot of you guys have probably heard the PS4 War Thunder, free-to-play game, and it's quite amazing with. You come on up. It's quite amazing with the Thrustmaster system. He's the North American community manager.
On behalf of Gaijin Entertainment, I'd just like to extend our thanks and for a great partnership. It's been a lot of good development as they have created the first joystick. We experimented, negotiated, and coded to no end to try to make the easiest, simplest system that even experts or new additions to the genre can enjoy. And we did so on PlayStation with cross multi-platform. So friends that don't even have a PlayStation play with their friends on PC. And it's that type of integration of systems and companies working together in order to bring new people into the genre, as well as to please those of us that have been around for early 90s, 80s, wherever you began, and whatever made you fall in love with flying. And that's really what it's about. It's about community and about development, and development reaching out to the community and working together. And I'd just like to thank you guys for coming out. We have a demo station of War Thunder up, and feel free to stop by. And any questions you have, feel free to ask.
Thanks so much, Clay. We really appreciate it. War Thunder is a very cool game. It's like if I were ever going to go into war, I will be there. Next up, you guys are probably as excited as I am. I would like to welcome David Walsh. David? Yeah. CEO. I'll actually let him introduce it because everyone was kind of around. So.
Yeah. Hey everyone, good evening. It's a real honour for us to be able to be here this evening and share in the celebration of the Thrustmaster's 25 years. What a cool space to be in, and it's these fantastic machines. And I think as simulation fans, we all want to get in the cockpit of these things and fly them. And, simulation is the vehicle that lets us do that. Now, in our case at Frontier, we're kind of space nuts. So as well, our simulation is, yes, flying spaceships, but we've gone even crazier than that and simulated the whole of the Milky Way galaxy. So we've got 400 billion star systems to fly through. Good news is that in the same way with cars and planes, that it turns out that Thrustmaster joysticks and thrusters and throttles aid the immersion of flying spaceships just as much as planes and cars, so it's awesome. So the experience that we've got for you today, we've got a huge game, but we just tried to give you a single experience in that. Really similar to this evening, actually. So we're in a 34th century version of an aircraft carrier, which is a space station. And what you're going to be doing is piloting a pretty well-loaded spaceship out of the space station, do a little bit of interstellar travel, maybe come across a fight or two along the way and have a go at that. But again, thank you so much to Thrustmaster for allowing us to be here.
Thank you. Very interesting. Something I'm excited to do as well. There are a couple of people I would like to thank. We're getting towards the end, I promise. There's a couple of people I would like to thank that are here that kind of help, are helping us throughout the night and really help to make this happen. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Virtual Thunderbirds. They are here and they are amazing pilots. Virtual Red Arrows as well. Check 6 and now I had the pleasure of going to lunch with this man, so hopefully I don't ruin his name. You can cheer me on. Guillaume Loulouvet. Did I do it properly? No? I tried. I really did. I practiced. That's the other Guillaume.
You did it right.
Oh.
He's on the other side.
Oh, he's on the other side. I'm sorry, we have two Guillaumes. Thank you to Guillaume as well. Great lunch with him as well. So that's kind of it. I have a last slide here somewhere, right? Right? Yeah! Thank you! Enjoy the demos, have fun. It's party time, we have good music, good food, and great, simulation. So if you need to speak to anyone about the product specifically, please feel free to stop by, say hello to me. My name is Michael Peterson, North American Marketing, Gio Relay. We also have the US sales team that's here as well, Claude Guimau, Agnes Cornier. We have everyone here that you need to talk to. Have a good night.
Bueno, y después de la presentación, pues este es el ambiente. Están aquí sirviendo un catering. Yo no he comido nada, como siempre me alimento de aviones aquí. Aquí están probando el nuevo joystick con el nuevo throttle y los nuevos pedales. Los nuevos pedales los lanzan ya y el throttle y los pedales, por cierto, están a dice que estarán a $100 por 99, y el throttle y el joystick, que son en principio gama media, pues todavía no los lanzan, van para septiembre. Este era Prepar 3D, aquí tenemos el War Thunder.
Okay, auto detect axis, move back.
Luego que hay algo interesante que son un poco la historia pues de Thrustmaster, de los mandos que ha habido. Hay algunos realmente curiosos. Este Top Gun es realmente muy antiguo. Como veis que venía en disquetes de 3 y cuarto. Kiss Fighter, Top Gun, el F-22 y el F-16. ¿Cuántas horas hemos pegado con estos? El control de rudder, bueno, sí. Luego aquí al otro lado aquí tienen al Star Citizen, creo. Una especie de Oculus, los mandos nuevos también. Todos los mandos aquí, los nuevos pedales a punto de salir. Y luego aquí tenemos DCS con unos JARS Warhol y los nuevos pedales, que se puede integrar todo. Parece que aquí están liados con combate aéreo. Es curioso que estamos aquí y justo detrás hay dos Sidewinder reales. Entonces, pues...
It has the advanced flight model and a professional flight model, which is the highest level of flight model we have. I mean, in terms of aerodynamics. At the greatest. You cannot, it's already a full 3D cockpit, but you cannot flip on it.
Perfect.